I was just in a conversation the other day about the nature of piling on in our culture right now. I don't know what it is about us, and I suspect it might be that we're going through difficult times. People tend to be more nativist, turning on other people, turning inward and on other people when things are difficult. Maybe that's what it is, but I've been searching for an answer to that very question. But why is our culture is one now of piling on? None of us is human and divine. We're all just human, which means that we are all subject to making mistakes. And if life is about anything, it is about redeeming ourselves. Every one of us deserves a chance at redemption because each and every one of us makes mistakes. The reason why we call this book Fail Up is because every one of us, if we're being honest, any success that you have achieved in your life, you've achieved because you learned how to fail up. Even if you don't process it that way, here's the bottom line. Anyone who is successful in any field of human endeavor, if they're being honest, will admit to you they learned more from their failures than they ever learned from their successes. Shall we say amen?
Amen.
That's what I thought. You learn more from your failures than from your successes. The problem is in our society, problem is when folks get to be famous, the game or successful, the game is to act like you've always been fabulous.
Yes. Yes.
I live in L.A., and everybody in L.A. is fabulous. Ain't nobody had plastic surgery.
Yes.
Ain't nobody had tummy tucks. Ain't nobody had breast implants.
Right.
Ain't nobody had the gaps in their teeth closed.
Yes.
We've always had long, flowing, beautiful hair.
Yes.
We've always driven nice cars and lived in nice homes in L.A. Everybody has always been fabulous. And that's true increasingly across the country. Everybody wants to act like they've always been on top of their game. And that ain't how life works. We all make mistakes. Failing does not make you a failure.
Yes.
Failing does not make you a failure, but every one of us, we are because somebody loved us even in the midst of our mistakes. Sometimes, though, to your question more expressly, in the process of trying to stand in your truth, of trying to be authentic, of trying to be transparent, of trying to be consistent to the truth, sometimes in that process of trying to be true to your calling, your vocation, and your purpose, people are going to misunderstand you. I learned a long time ago that I have a First Amendment right to free speech. I do not have a First Amendment right to a television talk show, or a radio show, or a book deal, or anything else. Only free speech. And when exercising that right to free speech, sometimes people are going to disagree with you. And I know, to your question, what it feels like to one day be beloved by your community, respected, revered by your community, one day, and then almost overnight you become persona non grata. I know what that's like. It happened a few years ago in the midst of all this Obama drama, the Obama Tavis. I know what it feels like to have that kind of flip on you overnight. Long story short, we'll talk about a whole chapter in the book about it. What I learned is that in life, every one of us ultimately finds ourselves, especially those of us who are leaders in any field, teachers, doctors, lawyers, parents, anyone who's a leader, and I think that makes most of us leaders in some capacity. We find ourselves ultimately in a battle of life of truth versus power. So life is really about it.
Yes.
It's a battle of truth versus power. Put another way, are you going to be a truth teller or are you going to be a power grabber?
Hello.
And by power, I mean a variety of things. The brass ring, the promotion.